Hi, it's Johnny, and today I'm going to do Whitney Houston, Didn't We Almost Have It All from Saratoga Springs. I've heard this song because I did a reaction to the Wembley 88 gig on Patreon, and this is the first song she did. It's like a fascinating song, and her performance was just, amazing, obviously. So this is from roughly the same time, I think, 87, 88. And in January on Patreon, I'm going to do a reaction to the Whitney album that this song is from. So that's the second album, and that will join Welcome Home Heroes, first album, Wembley 88, a few other things over there on Patreon. Super excited for this one. Let's go.
Held on in the rain. Boy, the nights we almost lost it. Once again, we can take the night into tomorrow.
The stagecraft of this. She's acting it.
Our feelings touching you. I feel it all again. Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had, worth giving. The ride with you was worth the fall, my friend. Loving you makes life worth living. Didn't we almost have it all? The nights we held on till the morning. You know you'll never love that way again. Didn't we almost have it all?
I always say this, but she's only just getting started. It blows my mind.
The way you used to touch me
Oh, this is a great bit of the song.
felt so fine. We kept our hearts together down the line. A moment in the soul can last forever.
There's that power. Just a quick pause. I can't even see the audience, but they're in the palm of her hand. You know, you could be like 200 rows back, you could be half a kilometre back. She's singing it to you, she's singing it directly to you. All those movements, everything she does is so expertly done. It seems instinctive, but I'm sure it's years of practice as well. Great song too. It's one of those that she does that sounds like it could be sung by Sinatra or someone like that. One of those classic standards. I don't know if this was written for her or not, but I mean, it's hers now. She owns it. Had to go back. The bursts of power, crazy.
Didn't we almost have it all? When love was all we had, worth giving. The ride with you was worth the fall.
Masterclass. Everything she can do in one song.
Ooh, baby, didn't we almost have it?
Okay. Okay, maybe you've got a different answer for this, but I think if someone said to me, why do you like Whitney Houston? That might be the one I'd play to them. I'm not saying it's my favourite, but it's up there. I just think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she does everything she can do in that song. You've got like regular singing, so like, you know, sung fairly straight at the start so you don't spook the audience, you bring them into the song. Occasional bursts of power going back to whispers, and it builds and builds, and there's these huge notes at the end and growling and everything, you know, everything in a sort of bag of tricks is in there. But it's a great song. Very yearning, very sad. Is it kind of saying, you know, we had love, we can get it back, and we almost have it? And the song title is a question, and it just goes from one bit to another, and she's asking these questions and stuff like, once you've had love, you never want it to end, or whatever she said. I mean, this is just off the top of my head, but it kind of feels like the lyrics and the song are kind of unresolved. You know, just lurch from like one chorus to another, one section to another. And as you get into the song, there doesn't seem to be a very clear verse or chorus or structure to it. It seems quite freeform. That's probably just because I've only just heard it for the first time. A few more listens, I'll kind of pin it down where it's gone. But there's just something very classic about it, you know? It's not that theme set to a pop song. It's that theme set to music that matches it. And then you've got Whitney doing like an all-time performance over the top. I've seen quite a few Whitney performances now, and I think that would be in the top 5. The power in this bit and the stagecraft, how she transformed the song, not just with her voice, but with what she does with her body. Incredible.
You've never loved the way I do. No, didn't we almost have it all? Didn't we have the best of times when love was young and new?
It's not just the vocal, it's the physicality of what she's doing, the charisma, how she moves her body around, and the vocal and everything else that goes on top of it. I think that's why she's the best live performer I've seen on the channel. She's got everything, the whole package, and if you break it down into the individual elements, she's still as good as anyone else. Like each one, you know, most people can't even get close to, and she's got everything. Incredible. I love that song and I can't wait to hear that album. So Patreon in January, I'll do the Whitney album and just anything else she told me to do. So get to Patreon if you want. If not, plenty more Whitney coming on YouTube. Thanks for sticking with me, and see you in the new year for more. Cheers, bye.
I decided